Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
So my name is Melvin, and I run a startup that focuses on helping founders to operate their companies. So essentially, we serve as an operations manager to take care of all the compliance, their financial operations like accounting and bookkeeping, as well as the people operations like payroll, recruiting. The goal is to essentially simplify the process of running a company for the founder so that they can save time, keep their focus on the really strategic aspect, and leave all the operational work to our platform. So we built a business in Singapore, and we're now in the US. So the company in Singapore is called Starboard, but the product we're going to launch in the US, or we're in the process of launching with some early customers already, is called Stellar.
Discussion topic: should startups pursue disruptive innovation or not?
What's your philosophy? What's your practice based upon your current and past new ventures in dealing with what we call the radical change of your products, features versus incrementally improving or adjusting your product directions? Because, some radical changes, or we call it radical innovation of your products, your features. The reason it's radical because it may potentially bring in good benefit, but it's risky. Versus very conservative approach, only very small incremental changes after you found your product market fit. In other words, you already have a basic base.
Yeah.
Then how do you deal with these two different type of changes? The radical, potentially high return but high risk, versus very conservative, small incremental after the product market fit.
Yeah. So I believe you're referring to the notion of sustaining innovation versus disruptive innovation.
Yeah, you can
kind of
view it that way, right? Because the company needs to change, they need to grow and develop, right?
What's my philosophy? Well, again, just as how there is a product market founder fit, I think that it's also important for individuals to consider whether they are, they are gifted or they are, designed for not just the individual, but also the founding team or the whole company. Are they a company that, is better at sustaining innovation or disruptive innovation, right? And what are they interested in? Sometimes in my conversations with other founders as well, especially founders who are starting companies for the first time, it's very easy to get caught up with the whole fantasy, the whole romance of building a disruptive business. And sometimes founders are actually not built for that. There are some founders who maybe don't have the vision for building disruptive technology or a disruptive business. But they're really great at, sustaining innovation, right? And if they apply themselves to trying to build something disruptive, but they're not really built for that, not really gifted for that, then it's, it's just kind of going against the grain. It can be a very painful process without a good outcome. Similarly, if a founder is really built for, disruptive businesses, but they put themselves in an environment where either they tell themselves or the shareholders tell the founder, we just don't aim for the moon, don't do anything too disruptive, just keep improving the business sustainably and make sure that you focus on the sustaining innovation. Then they're going to struggle as well. So I think the first philosophy or the first way to think about it is just asking, I think the founder or the founding team have to ask themselves, what are we built for? What excites us? What are we really good at? Just think of it in concentric circles, right? Maybe think of it this way, like the founder or the founding team, are they more a disruptive type of team, or are they more a sustaining innovation kind of team? Are they more, are they more excited by, are they more gifted for, or built for sustaining or disruptive innovation? I think that's one circle. And then the other circle is, are they excited about that? And, practical reasons as well. Who are the other shareholders, right? Because a founder may be excited about building something completely disruptive and investing a lot of money in aiming for that outcome, but shareholders and other members of the team may not have that risk appetite. They might just want to build something stable, something that's sustaining, focus on sustaining innovation to get the business, like to build stronger foundations for the core revenue generation portion of the business, right? And then the third is the market. Is there truly something disruptive that can take place in that market? So maybe that's one way to think about it.
That's great. So you kind of say the real answer is really depends upon several factors, as you mentioned. First factor probably is the personality of the funder or the funding team, the skill set, the aspiration, and also the stakeholders, as well as opportunity space, which is the market.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for watching.